What was it like for the two of you living in the glorious world of Mary Poppins Returns?
It was great fun, wasn't it, Em?
Yeah, it really was. We had a good time.
A good time.
It was one of the good ones. It was,
Happy.
Happy, yeah.
Yeah.
And,
A privilege, actually.
And we were saying, Ben was remembering just now that the election in America was happening just as we were rehearsing for the movie, and the world suddenly seemed to turn upside down around our ears, and there was so much noise and so much confusion, and it was just so beautiful to be able to, in the midst of that, just escape into this magical universe and not have to think about it too much in the hours that we were rehearsing and getting ready.
A musical for both of you. How incredible was that?
Well, we still can't really believe that we've done that. Can we?
No. I mean, I never in a million years would ever imagine that I'd be in a musical and doing a musical number.
In a Disney musical.
In a Disney musical. I mean, that's not what I was born to do. But here we are.
Here we are.
And he's so brilliant. He's got this amazing song, and it's just sort of so perfect and beautiful and making everybody cry. And he's never done it before in his life.
And flying, what was that like at the end?
Well, not good for Em, because she doesn't like heights.
I'm terrible with heights, and so it wasn't great for me. He had a great time flying, but I had very sweaty palms constantly, and poor Lin-Manuel Miranda had to hold my hand as I sweated into his palm.
I love it. Favorite memories for both of you? I'm sure there were so many, like being on those magical sets that were recreated.
Dick Van Dyke dancing on a desk was a memory that I will never lose. It was just like, pinch me now. I can't believe I'm allowed to be here watching this, and to be connected to the first movie with him being there in that way, and then him being 91 at the time and doing that was just inspiring to the nth degree.
Ben, for you?
Well, I sort of have to agree. It was such an amazing moment, and then Rob played a bit of, I think, Feed the Birds over the top of it, which just set us all going. Because that film had been so important to me, and that song had been so important to me as a child. And so it's nostalgic, of course, and probably sentimental, but it takes you back to a time that I'm not a nostalgic person, really. I don't think about the past, but you couldn't help but. So it was beautiful.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, it's quite a mess.
Yes, it is. What are all your art things doing up here?
Oh, I wasn't using them anymore. Should probably just get rid of it all.
Have you looked in Father's old desk?
I honestly can't remember why we kept most of this stuff to begin with. I mean, why on earth did we save this old broken thing?
Don't you remember that kite? We used to love flying that with Mother and Father.
Well, it won't fly anymore. Out it goes. No looking back.
When you saw the movie for the first time, completed, Mary Poppins Returns, Disney, what went through your minds?
I don't know, so many things. I mean, we watched it for the first time completed just a few days ago at the premiere in Los Angeles, and I think I just staggered by it, and like I couldn't believe that I was part of this thing that is going to clearly bring so much joy to so many people the world over, and the power of that, really. It's wonderful to be part of something that's so joyful.
I suppose I was relieved, because you just don't know ever how something will turn out, and I had a feeling like, I mean, it's hard to judge something that you're in yourself, but I had the feeling of like, this is something good. It left a good aftertaste or something. It left a good feeling in me.
Yes.
It felt like something that was good for me. Like it's not overly sugary or sentimental either. It's genuinely delightful, I think. It hits everything very nicely. It's carefully judged, and it's fun.
It's a good thing you come along when you did, Mary Poppins.
How'd you do that?
Do what? So you've been off filling the children's heads with stuff and nonsense.
You've forgotten what it's like to be a child.
Everything is possible.
Even the impossible.